Okay, you have a weight, whatever shape you're in. Perhaps you're, what do they call it, mesomorph, or what, the three different body types that everyone has or presents. And you know yourself, and you've seen yourself through all of your transitions and all the stages of your life. You've seen yourself. Now it just takes a little bit of honesty, right? For you to look at yourself in the mirror, through the critiques of other people, even in your own mind's eye. Take a look at yourself, and you could honestly say, I can improve in these various different ways. So self-improvement has always primarily begun with body, the physical, particularly losing weight. And that can transcend into the second area, right? For self-improvement, which is the mind. There are many memories and experiences we've had, specifically as millennials, where I think we all can agree we are carrying a large amount of baggage. And it would be best for us, our assumption is, for us to lose that weight. I myself, I've gone to a counselor, and I've talked about a different number of things. I think I would have enjoyed highly speaking to the counselor for a longer set of time in my life, rather than the what seemed to be the brief period that I did speak to them. It was rather enjoyable. Humorously, I remember going in a suit and tie and walking in with a briefcase. It was actually pretty comical, and it was rather amusing, if I can say. Perhaps it reveals a little about myself. I've always been a rather mind individual, and I remember walking in. That facility was filled with elderly individuals, well kept, financially, elderly individuals. And I remember wearing a fedora that I'd purchased, not at Party City, friends. No, I'd spent some time over in New Orleans, and I went to this famed haberdasher. The name escapes me at the moment, but I believe he's on Charles Street, near Bourbon Street. Famed haberdasher who attends to celebrities who are trying to find wonderful hats. And I purchased this fedora for around like $120, $150. Glorious gray color, and it fit well with the suits that I had and still have. And well, me with my little briefcase, a suit, fine fitting suit actually, double Windsor tie, and very fine fedora. I remember walking in and striking nostalgic feelings with all the elderly individuals who saw me. And of course, you have to give them the nod as they would give you the nod back, and it made me feel a certain way. Perhaps I felt accepted, acknowledged, recognized, things that every millennial truly desires, really. Well, I wish I had spent some more time with that counselor. A few things of my past had come up as I expressed myself, and I do have to say, it's something that I do recommend, but also weight comes in various forms, correct? You know, if you are trying to lose weight, one of the more disillusioning aspects of that endeavor is the ebb and flow, right? You know, when everyone says lose weight, they actually mean to lose fat. And of course, if you've watched any YouTube video, as I have myself, you can agree that we truly don't know what we're asking for. The target body fat loss is not something that you can do. You can't target it. It's something that happens because your body is pulling at those fat cells. It's pulling at them, drawing them from different areas of your body. And that's not something that you can actually do and take control of. Don't be confused with wrapping saran wrap around your stomach. And losing water weight is exactly that. Of course, you can listen to Henry Cavill, or I'm forgetting his name, the actor who's done Wolverine. Well, they often talk about how dehydrated their bodies were during the acting scenes, the shirtless scenes. Is it realistic? Yes, but no. It's realistic in the fact that they were able to do it. To walk around looking as such, is that realistic? No. But anyways, yeah. When you want to lose weight, there are things that you can control and things that you can't control. When it comes to your mind, the accumulation of experiences that you've had, there are things that you can control and things that you can't. Of course, there's the fight or flight, correct? You can't control what you didn't do. And you could wish you did something else in your past. But that's true of all of us. We all have moments in time where we wish we'd done something different, said something different, left that job quicker, accepted that job sooner, changed our majors, stayed in our majors. We wish we could have withstood longer. One of the moments that David Goggins often talks about, especially with his Navy SEAL endeavors during Hell Week, which he survived 3, which blows my mind. I can't believe that he was able to do such a thing. But what is astounding with that? What is astounding with that is how people quit. It is an awfully difficult position where the mettle of a human being is tested. And of course, it seems so peculiar that body temperature regulation and adversity doesn't come in the form of a physical threat, one where you have another human being with a knife, a gun presented against you. No. Instead of such a threat, you have elements. The fear of drowning. David Goggins called it jackknifing, where the body was uncontrollable in its gyrations. It's beyond the point of shivering, where you would welcome immediately the warmth of your own urine. It is that actually tested the soldiers who attempted to join and become a Navy SEAL. Placed in the waves, cold Californian ocean, running, falling to the ground and picking yourself up with burpees. The weight and the grit of sand throughout every orifice of the body. The physical exertion. That's what caused many applicants to quit, to leave the unit and walk over to a bell and ring the bell. It is a traumatizing admission, especially for those who do want to serve, who want to contribute to the safety of this nation, who've had goals and aspirations, who test themselves and desire it to go further than the average human being. The rude awakening for them to say, I give up. Perhaps not verbally, perhaps not, but most assuredly, it's a physical confession, one where they were present, one where their mind had taken control of their willpower, of their soul. Yeah. It's these individuals who, in hindsight, they would wish they could go back in time and have withstood that adversity. Perhaps it's at all, perhaps it's too, where you took one class, you were homicide with that one class that you couldn't overcome. And as a result of humiliation, and it wasn't something that you wanted to do. Perhaps your desire to undergo that curriculum, you needed that class. Perhaps it's your second time taking that class. Maybe it's the requirements, the essay, the tests. And you weren't able to overcome. What can I say? to these sorts of adversities of the mind that are restricted, that you choose. You do want to become a Navy SEAL. You do want to graduate. You do want to become a doctor, a lawyer. You do have dreams. You have goals. But through some external criteria, you can't continue. It's that application fee that you can't raise funds. If you're like me at this present moment, I failed 2 classes that I needed to complete my graduate degree. I needed those classes. What happened? Well, I gave up during the second portion of the spring term of this year, 2023, and I took a break for the summer. Fortunate for me, one of the classes is offered in the fall. And my academic advisor informed me that because I took that break, I am allowed, because it was something that was required as a consequence. And so it was a good decision on my part to take that break. But now I have 1 class for my fall, and I am hoping that the spring of 2024, the second class is offered. If not, I will be waiting. Time going on, moving. I'm losing time. What can you do, Millennial, when you have weight on your mind? You're trying to self-improve. Well, it's all about the adversity. What do you choose to do with that weight? What if you carried it? It's something that I had to sit back. And there's one comical example. If you've ever played the video game, I believe it's Street Fighter. In one of the newer versions, there's a character. Oh, no. I'm mistaken. Well, his name escapes me. I think it's possibly a Tekken character. And the thing is, of this character, he achieved what he thought to be physical perfection. However, he gained fat only for the sake of being able to train more with that fat. And it's pretty comical because his fight set that he has is highly different and very amusing. But it's true. If you look at sumo wrestlers, and of course everyone say, oh, they're overweight. Yes, they are over the normal amount of weight. Definitely. However, what's striking is they may be overweight, but they're exceptionally strong. The amount of force and power that they are able to generate in their legs, it's marvelous, incredible. They choose to use the weight for their benefit. So, Millennial, what if you had an experience that scarred you? What if you are having that adversity in the office with that boomer coworker who presumes that they know everything, with that Zoomer coworker that presumes that they know everything? It's something that amuses me, and I've mentioned it in the first episode of this podcast, how Zoomers are becoming boomers. If you want to know more about that, check out the first podcast episode of the Midnight Millennial. But what if you choose to carry that weight? That voice, that ghost, that demon in the hall staring at you. What if you carry that? What if you show that you're stronger? And it's a choice. It's something that you don't necessarily have to do, because you could drop it. You can move forward, past, beyond. You can climb through this adverse memory. Of course, unpacking all this dead weight and moving forward. I guess, Millennial, it's all about your choice. What will you do? What do you think is best for you? I'll leave that up to you. And I wish you the best. As I myself, I find myself in a similar situation in my own life. I think we all can agree. We have issues in the tissues that, whether they must be physically exerted or subconsciously excluded. On our way to self-improvement, it's an avenue that we could undertake to find that homeostasis, to see that rising sun. So I'll leave you with that. This has been the Midnight Millennial. Hope you check me out on my social media. At the moment, we're just working with YouTube as well as Instagram. I'm hoping to perhaps begin a Patreon, and so much more, and so much more. But all that will take time. But I am glad to be able to do so during the midnight. Take care, guys.